Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to learn English through real-life conversations. This is a fun and effective way to improve your vocabulary, understand expressions, and practice natural speaking patterns. So, grab a notebook, listen carefully, and follow along as we dive into some interesting dialogues. Today, we're going to learn about the expression jump through hoops. This phrase means to go through a lot of effort, often unnecessarily, to meet someone's demands or achieve something. Now, let's take a look at the following conversation to see how this phrase is used in context.
I can't believe we had to jump through hoops just to get approval for this project.
Tell me about it. I've already submitted 3 different versions of the proposal, and they still want changes.
It's ridiculous. Why can't they just tell us exactly what they want the first time?
Exactly. It feels like every time we finish one requirement, they add another.
And it's not like these changes are even that significant. They're just nitpicking at this point.
Or wanting us to rephrase something we've already explained perfectly. It's such a waste of time.
I don't get it. Why make us jump through hoops when they could just give us clear guidelines?
Right, it's like they enjoy making things difficult for no reason.
And then they expect us to meet the original deadline, even though they've delayed everything.
It's so frustrating. We're doing our best, but it's hard to stay motivated.
I know. I spent the entire weekend reworking the budget just for them to ask for more details today.
Same here. I had to redo the entire presentation because they wanted more visuals.
It's like no matter what we do, it's never good enough for them.
Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's even worth it. All this effort for what?
I know how you feel, but we've already come this far, so we might as well see it through.
You're right, but it's hard not to feel burned out.
Yeah, I just keep reminding myself that this is temporary. Once we're done, it'll be worth it.
Let's hope so. I just want to finish this and move on to something less stressful.
Me too. I'm tired of feeling like we had to jump through hoops just to prove ourselves.
And it's not like they're even acknowledging the extra work we've put in.
Exactly. A little appreciation would go a long way right now.
Well, maybe once we deliver, they'll finally see how much effort we've put in.
Hopefully. But honestly, I'm not holding my breath.
Fair enough. At least we have each other to vent to during this process.
That's true. Misery loves company, right?
Absolutely. Let's just focus on getting through this together.
Deal. One hoop at a time, right?
And when this is over, I say we treat ourselves to something nice. We've earned it.
Agreed. A celebration is definitely in order after all of this.
Now, we're going to learn the phrase pay the piper. This phrase means facing the consequences of your actions, especially after avoiding responsibility for some time. Let's take a look at the following conversation to understand how this phrase is used in context. I guess it's time to pay the piper.
What do you mean? Did something happen?
Remember how I skipped studying for that big exam last week? Well, I failed it.
I warned you. You can't just procrastinate forever.
I know. I was so confident I could cram the night before, but it totally backfired.
So, what now? Can you retake it?
Yeah, but I have to pay a retake fee, and the professor's making the test harder.
That's tough, but it's a lesson learned, right?
For sure. No more late-night Netflix binges before exams. I'll actually prepare next time.
Good, because honestly, avoiding the hard stuff always comes back to bite you.
You're right. It's just easier said than done sometimes, you know.
True, but you've got to face the consequences eventually. That's what paying the piper is all about.
Don't remind me. I'm already stressed about how I'll explain this to my parents.
They'll understand if you show them you're serious about improving.
I hope so. I just hate admitting I messed up.
Everyone messes up. The important thing is what you do next.
You always know what to say. Thanks for being supportive.
Anytime. But seriously, let's make a study schedule together. I won't let you slack off.
Deal. I'm not making the same mistake again. Now, let's study the phrase stay out of it, which means to avoid getting involved in a situation or conflict. To expand your understanding of this phrase, let's look at the following conversation.
Look, I'm warning you, Jake, just stay out of it.
Why? I thought you'd appreciate someone having your back.
I don't need anyone to have my back. This is between me and Sarah.
But Sarah was way out of line. Someone needs to tell her that.
And that someone isn't you. Stay out of it, Jake.
I don't get it. She insulted you in front of everyone, and you're just going to let it slide?
It's not about letting it slide. I just don't want this to blow up into something bigger.
But isn't that what she's counting on? That you won't fight back?
I'll handle it in my own way, Jake. Trust me.
It's hard to just stand by and watch her treat you like that.
I get it, but I need you to trust me on this one. Please, stay out of it.
Fine, but if she crosses the line again, I'm saying something.
No, you're not. That's exactly what I don't want.
Why are you so determined to keep this to yourself?
Because adding more people into the mix will only make things worse.
I just don't want her thinking she can push you around.
She won't. I know how to stand up for myself.
Okay, but don't expect me to just sit quietly if she starts something again.
Jake, this isn't about you. Stay out of it, for real.
Alright, but I still think you're letting her get away with too much.
Maybe, but I know her better than you do. Confrontation will only make her dig in deeper.
So, what's your plan then?
I'm going to talk to her privately. No drama, no audience.
And you think she'll actually listen?
She might. Or at least she'll know I'm not afraid to call her out if I have to.
Well, I hope it works, but I'm not holding my breath.
Neither am I, but it's worth a shot.
I still think you're being too nice about this.
Maybe, but I'd rather try this first than escalate things unnecessarily.
Fair enough. Just know I'm here if you need backup.
That wraps up our English lesson for today. I hope the phrases we've learned are useful and help you improve your communication skills. Keep practicing, and don't forget to use these phrases in your daily conversations. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next lesson. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you.